Welcome back to Moon. So,
Things are the same, but also not.
yeah, I said we have an event to do with the Remen drones in Technopolis, but that's a specific time frame. We're not going to do that right away. We're going to go take a quick trip over to the castle town. There is something there we need to get. Something that we could have gotten much earlier, but I was not aware that it existed until fairly recently. So we have this, excuse me, we have the bloom lingual that lets us talk to the flowers in Flora's shop, and they mention dead flowers or dying flowers in the Valley of the Wind. How's the hero doing? I wonder. Oh, he's level 40 now.
Power leveling complete.
The flowers mention some dying flowers in the Valley of the Wind, and they lament that if only they could hear Flora's song, they might live again. So we need Flora's song, the song she plays in her shop. And well, it
Just
turns
try and
out,
raid her home and
turns out,
steal
yeah,
her.
it's just right here.
Stole her mixtape. Her mix disc.
She's got another. I think be messed up if that
Mm.
stops the music at her shop, but it's always playing. The Flower Waltz.
That's all you get.
I'll play the whole song because we're gonna head back to the Valley of the Wind and do something about those flowers now. Uh,
And
I
by do
didn't
something, you mean sit in the middle of them and play a song.
I didn't buy Octolips between sessions. Actually, I hope I have enough. Let me see.
Time for 10 minutes of hot buying action.
I got two, three,
Hot
counting the
buying.
one in my inventory. That's fine. It's about the journey, you know, the
The
time.
journey of buying
Yeah,
over and over.
yeah. So with Flora's song playing, these wilting little shrubs, weeds, they turn into flowers. They're flowers
They
that were
turn
dying. Uh, it has no effect on the cacti. That was incidental.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, right. That's just been sitting
Uh-huh.
there. This has been sitting there for a week. Should be one or two more. I think I missed one down here. Lower left corner. There it is. You get 3 love from that. Very nice.
One flower does not equal one love.
Right, that would be quite a lot of love. It's very likely that this session is going to be more or less reduced to me paying 30 yenim for a love hint, just to check which ones we're missing, because we're kind of getting there, kind of nearing the end of the journey here. We're not gonna
So
be
it's
done
true.
tonight, but we're getting close. We have 5 more animals to rescue as well, which we now know are moonlings from the moon. 4 of them are actually in the haunted house, and we're gonna take care of that
Oh, right,
today.
that place.
Yeah, remember that place? We actually have what we need
No.
to complete that now. If you can believe that. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's give this a try. So... I need it to be night.
Oh.
Very sleepy boy.
Thing you don't have to school anymore.
What was that? Sorry.
Good thing you don't have night school anymore.
Oh.
Also, you jumped to your house because it was a very boring day.
The fifth animal we need to rescue is that fucking Cyclops elephant. That's just awful and horrible. I hate him.
Yeah, your favorite animal.
Just so horrible. I can't do it. But we're gonna catch him this time. I don't care how long it takes.
Alright, let's get to the time stamp.
Oh no,
We're
we're not doing that.
Catch the elephant.
That won't be necessary. I have a... Well, I don't actually have a plan.
Timestamp begins at 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 13 seconds.
Huh.
Uninteressant.
You okay, Doc?
Salamedi? Aber nicht genug Zeit alles vorgeht. Uninteressant. Für die meisten aber nicht. So persönlich, ich bin Besitzer geworden. So persönlich, ich bin Besitzer geworden. Uninteressant. Kautschuk, für die meisten sind umgekehrt, aber nicht genug Zeit. Salamedi bis hierher. Gilde die Internet. So persönlich. Gilde die Wahrheit. Und diesen... Internet. Ja, Kautschuk, für die meisten sind...
Well, okay. It's very rare to see him outside of his science mech.
Just had to diagram out some love.
Yeah.
Some blues. Very difficult to do that when you're stomping in a mech.
Hey, Robbie, how you doing? You just keep on keeping on, buddy.
Can't believe all that Robbie knows and swears.
Okay, I believe all 4 groups of Remen are here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, boy. Alright, well, let's sit tight for a minute then. So there are 4
time to-
groups of Remen. Drone. There they are. Jesus Christ. Okay. So,
Time to take your feet off the desk.
when you talk to one of the Remen, when all 4 groups are here,
Uh-oh.
mm-hmm. Okay, and he counts as the first one. So, we need to talk to every other Remen drone in this room before one of the groups leave. Before any of them leave.
Oh boy.
We have about 5 ticks of the clock to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, the fact that they are all literally the same sprite is a little makes this a little difficult.
Uh-huh.
Okay. No, not you.
Oh no!
Actually, that's fine. Okay. Okay. How about you in the middle? No, you in the middle. I side with it. Brave of you. Very brave.
Ah! Lame.
Oh, I think I already talked to him. Because some people who say they're for it use phones anyway. Ah, there we go. 6 no's, 4 yeses, 2 don't cares. Oh.
Well. Democracy at work.
And we get 4 left from that, so. Alright. That is it for
Alright, time to go to
Technopolis
bed.
for a little while. There is one more event here, but we've not met the requirements just yet, and it is just a come to the club when it's ready. Okay, I am glad we got that sorted. So, you actually don't have to do that immediately. You can get some of them, and then the next time they're all together, you can pick up where you left off. If you're lucky enough to talk to a different Reman drone, of course. If you could figure out which one you needed to talk to next.
Uh-huh.
The next opportunity for that is this current game day, but just before dawn. So we'd be waiting a little while. Okay, I think we should go to the haunted house next. What do you think? You in for up for some haunting?
Let me think.
Okay. You have a couple minutes to think
Oh,
about that, I'd say. I
I
am
thought
going to go
about
ahead and... Oh, okay. What do you think?
I think I'm still thinking about it.
Okay, continue to think then.
I've come to a conclusion.
What have you concluded?
You're playing this game.
It's quite the conclusion to come to, I guess. Alright, please teleport me to the mushroom forest. Oh, it's daytime. That's right. Alright, let's catch that son of a bitch.
Get your timestamps ready, folks.
Okay, here we go, and where is he? Where is he? Wait, what? What? Oh. Is it because I teleported?
He got bored of waiting for you. Go in the cave, come out, maybe?
There
Yeah.
he is. Okay. Alright, every 2 ticks of the clock, he moves. And this is my best bet to catch him, is right here.
Yep.
Okay,
Place
and...
the bets now.
here
You're
you
gonna
go.
go up.
Come on, come on, come on! You!
On.
Oh.
Alright, place your bets, folks. Which way is he gonna move now?
Okay, alright.
He's gonna go up, he's gonna go left, he's gonna go right,
Okay.
go
5,
down.
4,
Is he going to
3,
flip off?
2, 1. You! Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Everyone who bet on left,
Ugh.
collect your no coins.
God. If I had the ability to do it, I could do a channel prediction for points. I'd have to be... I think that's a partner thing, though.
Yeah, you have to. You have to be big on Twitch to get that
Oh,
kind of power.
Yes!
What?
Got him! Haha!
See, he likes talking about Twitch. That's why he came over.
Finally!
Let me just put this one in like the ocean or something?
Oh man, I don't think there's an ocean on the moon. I don't know.
Have you been to the moon? I don't
Not
think so.
yet. We might go there eventually. We are building a rocket. The express purpose of going to the moon.
I don't remember what that thing on the lawn is.
We'll have a look at it once we're able to catch it.
Oh, that's why I don't remember it.
Oh, what the?
Nice.
It's this guy again.
Yep.
A delicacy. Something like caviar.
I have a mushroom. Is that rare? I have a photo. I want an octopus. How about a living fish? A sentient fish.
He wants a tadpole.
That's after the caviar was hatched.
Yeah. Oh. So if you're wondering what the hint is for that, well, the restaurant sells caviar, but no, it's not that. You can't order takeout at the restaurant. Yeah,
You take
I
it out
tried.
your stomach.
That was one of the ones I had to look up. The hint for that is you order caviar at the restaurant, and that special wine service that lets you hear the ingredients plays the same noise that is played at the Kakunte fishing spot. That is your hint on how to catch something like caviar for that guy.
Bullshit is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I don't like that puzzle.
Also, if it's one thing we've learned in
Yeah.
recent experience, but you particularly,
Yeah.
people don't understand musical cues, relation things.
Mm-hmm. So, he says he'll leave the animals to us. Oh, by the way, to love from all that. But he doesn't just, you don't just get the souls. We still have to catch them.
He's going to leave them to us to
Yeah.
deal with.
Yeah, you got it. This is no longer a, well, I guess it's still kind of haunted.
Now it's even more haunted.
Don't, I was pressing the button, I swear.
And now they're not going to do the same spot.
Don't you laugh at me. There. I'm not sure
I
what's
guess-
still laughing.
Oh.
That might just be the background music for this area. Only one who is pure of heart and pure of body can touch Gajiro.
Well, we don't have no body, so we can't do that.
Well, there's one way we can purify our body.
Is it getting some pure water from Mario RPG?
You just
Oh.
wash your hands.
Oh, you also do something else in it, but okay.
Actually, I just did that for fun. You don't
Oh,
have to
okay.
do that. You just have to wash your hands.
Oh, lovely. I thought we grew past our toilet humor stage.
You would think. You would think that, wouldn't you?
Like-
All right. So
It's like a persistent stain, just never goes away.
2 o'clocky goes bonkers when its train is about to depart.
Okay. Well, it's not 2 o'clock.
No, no, it is not.
Hmm.
I was on a game show last night.
I
Ask
gave
me
you that
anything.
seg
I
earlier.
was on Arcade Pit. Ask me anything.
How did it taste?
Like defeat.
Oh no.
We didn't really. We it was a fun time. We didn't win though. We got crushed by like 200 points.
And hmm, I'll be honest, I haven't really been keeping up with Arcade Pit, but I do remember there have been a few shutouts in the
Yeah,
past.
we got a little bit on the unlucky side. Um, it was a lot of drawing, even for an Arcade Pit. There was a lot of drawing. We got both Snailsers too, which is a relatively
It
new thing. Uh,
it knew you were it knew your past, which is why it gave you so much drawing.
I guess so. Um, we did make history though by being the first team to actually succeed at Draw Voyage, the drawing with the Game Boy palette.
Hmm.
Um, so that was fun. That was kind of a moral victory there. Pretty pleased with my Star Fox challenge performance, though I hate that I took damage. I took damage actually right at the very start. The thing that the boss is in is shooting at you in a sort of cinematic way, and one of the lasers can hit you if you're unlucky. And well, wouldn't you know?
Mm-hmm. Uh, I was very impressed by how Marble Madness took pity
Marble
on you.
Madness. I have literally never played that game. You can beat that game in 2.5 minutes. Apparently, I looked up the speed run.
You sure can. I
Um.
have that game.
Oh,
It's
nice.
bullshit.
I didn't know about the run button, so I had some trouble. Um,
Oh,
Smite had to remind me. So after that, I was
nerds.
able to get past that pit, but then I kept falling, and then the magic wand just inexplicably appears and blesses me with 10 extra seconds. And even with that, it was close.
Yeah, that can happen.
Apparently, that can, yeah, that can literally just happen. It's extreme bullshit, and I love it.
Yeah, I hate that game. That's why I played it so much as a kid.
I,
Not as much as Snake Rattle and Roll, but you know,
mm-hmm. Um,
for some reason the kids I'd play with didn't really want to play Mobile Madness when I had Snake Rattle and Roll. I actually don't think I ever. Hmm. I may not have known I had it because I was convinced it was bad even back then.
mm-hmm. So much drawing though. My God. No sound te- right. Well, Smite's internet had he had just moved, and so his internet
He
at his
blamed it
new
on his
place.
ISP.
Yeah, yeah, blame the ISP. Comcast just would not turn his service back on, so he had to do the stream at a friend's house. Um, According to a
So
tweet he
he
made,
added character to the recording and stream by doing 500 kilobit.
his yeah, he had to add a yeah. He said his download speed was 2 megabits. Uh, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock.
Oh, thank God. I mean, entertaining. Nothing.
Mhm.
You know.
All right, great. Um,
Google won't even tell me what 2 megabits per second is. It's 2e plus 6.
no.
So that's 250 kilobytes per second.
Yeah, no, his internet was not good, so we couldn't
Oh,
do sound test. He had to skip it. You have to spin again.
Ah,
By the way, now that we've cleared this place, this guy's here now. This is the guy who gave us the house.
ah.
I couldn't move during that while he was just standing there thinking. Hmm.
Oh, good, another one of these.
I see. Well, we'll have to come back at night. Where'd he go? Oh, he's in the hole. He's digging. I'll have to come back
Yeah,
at
he's
night for
digging.
this one.
If only we came down here first.
Yeah.
But then we wouldn't have that wonderful seg.
But like, yeah, 2 snailsers in a row on our turn. That was just cruel. Um, both were drawing too. Actually, now that I remember it, because Gravy had to draw on that atrocious Genesis game. Pimpu
Hmm.
loves to soar about
That
carefreely,
was
observing others. However,
that was the surfing spiral, right?
he had to draw Spyro surfing. I thought it was the King of Red Lions. It looked like he was on a boat or something.
Oh God, oh you're right, that would be even worse for you. Oh,
No, it wasn't.
uh,
I can, like I said, I can see colors. Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
uh, it was because I figured purple would be a bit of a bitch.
Did you see Rum Rusher's art
I did.
of the really good, really talented
He
person?
just, I think they just 1-to-1 the Spyro
Yeah,
level.
yeah. They just kind of scribbled something for that one, but it was still really good. I
We
was
couldn't
hoping to get
detract
a
from
I was hoping to get a
the
Quizler
character.
or a Quizler Blitz. Quizler Blitz was kind of tricky for the other team because of the delay. We didn't get the side stream because of his internet,
Oh,
so we had to watch on the Twitch channel and have it muted, so we didn't have any music or sound or anything.
oh
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, Hmm. That would not that might not help any nerves that were going on.
Nah, no, 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 no. My nerves were fine. I mean, obviously, I had the jitters from being out and like actually having to do stuff. But no, I was much more calm during the event. I need to actually be
Hmm.
out up here when nighttime comes. But I was hoping for a Quizler, and we at least we got a screen crap, and we were able to steal one of the answers.
I was disappointed when no one got to see what those other Chrono Trigger questions were.
Yeah, I was gonna pick
You
that.
know,
Ah, here we go. All right, let's see if we can snatch this guy. I don't know if he shows up right away or if it's like later at night.
damn, I can't believe he used up our filler before the other. Ah, there it
Ah,
is.
there he is. Let's go ahead and get him.
Yeah, it failed just enough time. Playing about one time.
Okay, well, with this, the inside of the house is no longer a haunted house. It's just a regular old house. Unless
And that
Nika
means
here
book
counts as
value
haunting.
has crashed.
So about our flying pal up here, we can't jump that high. In fact, we can't jump at all. So we're just gonna have to leave him be for now.
Oh,
Let's go. I don't want to walk through the mushroom forest again.
you had to go buy some lips.
Let's see here. Let's save. We should be able to level up now.
Lecz sercu bywają bez dziękuję bardzo. Stanisława Ryż 2 będę mówić po polu. Lecz sercu dziękuję bardzo. Mówić po polu. Będę mówić 2 gdzie i mówić po polu.
We should be able to very level up now.
Yep.
Dzięki milsze. Lecz sercu jest bywają Wolskiego. Stanisława Ryż 2
Love Maestro.
bywają bez dzięki milsze.
18 more love.
Stanisława Ryż. Być może gdzie indziej Wolskiego. Stanisław.
Okay, let me have a quick look at my inventory here.
Hmm.
I see.
Hmm.
Okay, alright, so I did not turn that in. Alright, so we actually need to head back over to the castle town for one thing.
One entire thing.
An entire thing, yeah.
Could it possibly be?
Well, I'm gonna go visit the castle. Again.
You finally have enough love in your arms to grip that cord and destroy the entire castle as you pull it out?
No, that's a tourist attraction. I'm not gonna desecrate that.
Why not?
It's part of the castle's heritage now. Just like these shrubs.
Do me one favor. Police without your crew and being equipment, my Chris comfortable?
Bony that shrub in particular.
Yeah, that one in particular, yeah. I reckon everyone in the castle knows me by name by now. Knows my face. Or lack thereof.
Or unface. Although you haven't given them your card. So do they really know you?
That's a good point. They say that you exchange cards here, but we haven't exchanged anything with anybody. They just give us
You're
their
just
card.
taking cards.
We've been taking, not a lot of giving.
Very greedy.
Let's have a look through these binocs. Okay, yeah, it's an invasion of privacy. That's the moon. That's Bali Bali Island. Oh, hey, look!
Hmm. Yep. It's over there. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Oh! Alright, first! Good thing, too. Oh!
This is how you catch this one. You come all the way to the castle and stare at him. It hates being observed.
Don't we all? Oh, you can't hear him say the thing. Okay.
No, wait, no! I'm over here! You... Oh!
Oh, the crop's over here, pal. See ya.
I do love that bit. The octo alien just drops it there instead of bringing it to you. There are instances where he brings the money to you, but that's not one of them. It's very mean. I love it.
I'm slightly disappointed that the hearts didn't come flying from across the room,
Right?
hit you in the head.
Hey, Noji. Alright, I think we need to kind of chill here for just a little bit of time. Just a little bit, though. Because we need to
A
have a
lot
little
of hurry up
talk with
reading.
Noji. But he'll only talk about what he needs to talk about when he's good and ready. I'm not
When
actually
is
sure.
he good and ready?
I'm not actually sure. So one of the...
Oh.
Oh no, he won't talk to us right yet. No, there's one. There's another thing we actually need to do. Excuse me.
Okay.
So that thing we need to do. Let me see how I'm on bait.
Oh no.
Hmm.
No.
Did that not use up the tadpole feeding it to that guy? Interesting.
Did you have? I think you had two.
I do. Huh. Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
you have one.
Tool bait. 12, huh?
Is that good?
I declined to answer.
Fuck.
Let's warp back home. And
Stuff the last. Oh, okay. You
I've got
two.
2 more of those. It's a good thing I'm good on money. I might gather up some bait, actually. Let's see, it's Thursday, so I think he'll be gathering bait tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. If not, no huge deal. Just have to take a quick trip back.
Idź po polu, lecz serce
Gonna be
dziękuję
baiting
bardzo.
on
Idź po polu,
camera.
będę mógł
Yeah.
wolskie. Lecz w sercu bywają dzięki wolskie. Stanisława, być może gdzie indziej wolskiego. Stanisław,
That wasn't very much love.
No, just 2.
That animal.
I believe that is all of the animals. So if we watch the TV
man.
show.
I can't believe this show is mistitled.
So this guy's supposed to have really big glasses on. I always thought like that was his
Oh,
nose
that's
in the upper left corner of his face, and his eyes were covered by his hat or something. But no, this is glasses. He's got 2 little dot eyes.
wow. That's all. The entire moon right there.
That's it. 51 animals.
All right, now go do something else. Get out here, kid. Get on the floor. Well, anyway, you have to do something much more important.
Yeah, we need to go go gather fishing bait. If he's even there. If he's not there, then I'm gonna go buy a couple of octolips, and we're just gonna pray. We'll go to the restaurant and eat the fishing dish if I can. Oops.
I didn't know you had that command. To pray.
Nah. Ah, good. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta remember, gotta position myself just right. Otherwise, he'll just talk my ear off about kitty bugs.
Excellent. I like it. I kind of wish like you get like one more period every time you caught one before him until it gets filled the screen.
That would be something. Here we go. Doing good so far. I haven't messed this up yet. I'm still not 100% sure if he's being sincere or if he's being sarcastic. Because you are basically snatching this out from under him.
Literally under his hand.
Like he's reaching down to grab it and you just yoink!
Excellent. You're excellent.
He is very enthusiastic about fishing, though, and he's very enthusiastic about teaching you to fish if you ask him for it. So he's probably just thrilled that you're getting into fishing.
Therefore preventing him from getting into fishing.
Yeah, I mean, if he's at the fishing hole and you ask to fish, he'll gladly stand aside and let you do it.
Want to see the next generation do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stealing his bait.
Okay, all
Well,
right.
bait he found.
How much is this?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Hopefully it'll be enough. I don't know. Just gonna have to see if this game knows that it's being streamed and recorded, and therefore the RNG is adjusted accordingly.
Consoles are always online, so they always know what to watch.
I guess?
I mean, watching you.
Yeah, that sounds right. The Nintendo Switch doesn't have a camera, though, as far as I can tell, at least. As far as I can tell. So I'm not sure.
It does have that weird IR sensor
Yeah.
on the Joy.
Yeah, on the bottom of the left Joy-Con? I can't really check right now.
I think it's right. That's the right one.
Mm-hmm. I said I was going to go eat the fishing dish first. Oh, I am going to regret this. Oh, boy.
How long is the dish of fish?
One day.
extend? Oh,
Until the next day. So if I went and ate it now, it would be until the red ticker goes to the yellow again.
it'd be only half a dish of fish.
Yeah. Alright, okay. Right.
Remember to respool the line.
Yeah.
You don't want it to break.
Nope. No, I do not.
And you don't want any jerks watching to constantly annoy you, telling you how the line's going to break.
Okay. Well, here we go.
Gone Fishin'.
So, there are, let's see, we got the fridge. We got the, what else did we get out of this? We got the tadpole. There are two more things I think we need to get out of this. That's not it. That's not it.
Yeah, we got a few of those.
That's not it. It's just...
Yeah, the question is, what kind of game is it when it knows it's being watched?
Exactly.
Is it good? Is it bad? Is it mischievous?
That's another doll. That's the third
I
doll
think
in a
we're finding
row.
out.
I'm just thinking of like this game and what the speedrun is like and just how nightmarish this RNG is.
This is where runs come to die.
I would assume yes, because this is just RNG nightmare right here. There is, I don't know what the fishing rates even are. The percent chance of getting any one product or
They're
item
not
here.
enough.
it is just completely and totally random, and as far as I know, there's no way to influence this. It's just get bait, fish.
What about the fish dish?
Here's the refrigerator
Again.
again. The fishing dish increases the rate that you catch fish. I don't know that it actually affects the things you catch. The reason we wanted it for the fishing tourney is because we had to somehow catch 5 fish within half a day. Which, you would call even with the fish dish, it was still really close.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, is your refrigerator swimming? Well, you better go fish it out.
Is your refrigerator swimming? Well, you should probably move out of Florida
Oh, man. Here we
or
go.
Louisiana. Either or.
Fridge this.
Get fridged.
I am, aren't I?
Is this what they mean by fridging someone?
I think these... It must be what you call fridge benefits, you know?
I'm thinking of, was it Flash? You know, fridge girlfriend, whatever the actual term they called it.
I don't know.
They,
Oh my god,
he-
okay, I know what you mean. That's stuffed into the fridge.
yeah.
That is... yeah. No, I don't think there's... Well, we can't open any of these.
Oh no! All of these are Flash refrigerators.
I'm so tired of this. Oh, cool. I used up all of that bait. We're not done. Like, we still got bait to use, but... Oh man, this does not bode very well. On the bright side, I am obscenely rich now. On the not so bright side, I don't have anything to spend that money on. I guess the records, we could buy all the records, but you don't get anything for that. That's just for background music. You thankfully
You got baited.
Thankfully, there is no love for buying all the records. We already got the record guy's love.
That's disappointing.
Okay, here we go again.
Okay, topics. Topics.
Well, would you like to know
games.
would you like to know what the expectations are for someone going on Arcade Pit? Or how that works behind the scenes?
Expectations? You mean like what they expect of you,
God
or
damn it.
you're allowed to do, or say, or
Well,
you're
there wasn't
capable of,
actually
or
any
you
kind
mean
of anything like beforehand or anything like that. Just don't be a dick. That's about it.
Are you allowed to say? Is Ryuji allowed to say fuck?
If he was on Arcade Pit, yeah. Got another
Okay.
tadpole.
Useless.
Yeah, useless now. Here we go. So about 20 minutes, 20 minutes for 8 Ampelion. You post in the room you're in. God damn it. We're setting up at 5, and then at 15 till everyone goes into a little hangout room in Discord. And you do any last minute, just do any last minute checkups on your OBS and all your scenes and settings. Make sure you have all the files you need.
So it's actually bound.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which I've seen some people not do.
Yeah.
Or at least had it reset.
You have to set OBS to a certain bitrate, which this time everyone set it to 500 kilobits. Usually,
I remember thinking to myself, wow, that was really low.
Usually 1000 is what the guide says. But for this one, because Smite's internet was not, we all did 500 kilobits.
Yeah.
They have a specific version of BizHawk packed with... we got it! Game Station.
We fished through the fabric of reality and got our game station.
So anyway, um, they have a specific
Not
version of
done.
BizHawk that you just download. You a week or so before the match, you get a login and password to access the uh, BizHawk and challenge files, which are updated every Friday and when necessary. And you just get a folder containing a version of BizHawk and all of the what
The
happened?
line broke.
I guess it
I don't
contains
know.
all the ROMs and save states, and then you just bind everything. But like you just hang out in the Discord voice chat until it's about time, and then Smite basically pulls everyone into the private voice chat. That's a doll. I don't need that. And then you make a fool of yourself in front of 300 people for about an hour. It's a fun time.
And every so often you glance over at the chat and go, "Oh no."
I'm glad they liked my my Tokis. I'm glad that got a warm reception.
It's because it is a good gif.
Jazz hands. Okay, thank you. Yep, that's a bullfrog.
Give it the horns. Up.
Come on. That's a TV. We don't need a TV. I mean, now I guess we could play the game station on the TV now if we could find somewhere to plug it in.
You already had a TV.
Oh yeah,
home.
yeah. Okay, that's a tadpole. Okay, I have 2 more bait.
Oh boy. This is one of the last 2 episodes of this are going to be, huh?
Yeah, if I don't, I'm not gonna get it in 2 bait, 2 fishes. But if I don't get it, I'm gonna just catch it off stream. If I don't get it, I will tell you what it is.
You can just like take a screenshot of it or something, I guess.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you what it is if these two, neither of these
Oh.
are it.
Oh, okay.
We got a fighter here. Is this another mer person?
Probably. My bet's on doll.
I don't know. The doll doesn't struggle much. Okay, that's the mer person. The mer person struggles the most. Is the hardest one to catch, but it's also none of the fish here, none of the things here at all are worth much of anything. That's probably a doll. That's a fridge. Okay. All right. Well, so we need 2 game
Hey,
stations.
don't think. Oh.
Hmm.
So you can combine them and make Game Station 2.
Oh man. Okay, so we need to.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll just do it off screen. I will catch it first thing. I'm sure. Very first time.
That is how this works.
Yep. So we're gonna go back home. We're gonna go visit Castletown again. Not for the final time. We're getting there. Because now we can do what we need to do.
Absolutely.
While we're on the way there, let's stop let's check in with God and see what hints he's got for us. Just to be sure.
His hint is going to be make a PlayStation 2.
Great. Okay. Give me another one.
When will it?
Okay. That would be Yoshida.
Yeah, we've also talked to a bird
Yeah,
more than once.
we've been lectured by a bird multiple times. Well, lectured sounds a little harsh. We've been instructed.
We've also been taught lessons by a bird
Yeah.
at night.
So way back when we started this game, when we first met Noji, he gave us his toy, and we made a promise with him. Oh, actually, there we go. Oh, that's not good. Is there a doctor in the kingdom? Well, okay.
Alright.
Whoa, what?
Whoop.
Jeez. Huh?
That's not a
Shambles'
scrap.
love letter.
Oh, it's a signed and sealed letter.
Yeah. What do you think of this, Yoshida? Okay, well.
Well, good thing we do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So she's not here on Sundays, huh? Oh, by the way, if you give the love letter, if you show the love letter to Shambles, he just snatches it from you and then devours it. Then you just have to wait another day for him to write another love letter and throw it away.
Sure, that's what happens.
Ah, there she is. Okay.
Great, now we're the messenger service.
How many times are we gonna have to do this? Back and forth.
Mm.
What do you think? A couple at least? Maybe 3?
Well, if she keeps following us, there won't be many.
she's on her way to her shop. That's why it looks like she's following us. That is pretty uncanny, though. What's Yoshida got to say about the reply? Get back here, you bird.
Well, then we're kind of screwed. Going to a shop, huh?
At least I thought she was.
It's going
Oh,
to go
she might-
buy bread, I guess.
She's probably going to buy bread. That's right, yeah. If only she knew. Oh well. Here you go, Shambles.
Okay.
great. All right, well, we're done with that. Anyway, off to the castle. A happy coincidence that that happened. That's great.
You think the king in shambles switched back before that happened?
All right, here you go, Noji. Here's my toy, as promised. We get one freaking love from that.
One whole love.
And he keeps the game station, which we need.
Thanks for nothing.
So anyway, now that we've given him that game station, we're gonna go and just kind of chill in his room for a few minutes.
That's how it works. You give a person a game station, and you sit
No
in their
games or
room for, like,
anything. It's just the PlayStation. I mean, the game station.
You nuance the BIOS.
Well, you gotta plug it in first. Then again, he's probably got an electrical outlet. I mean, he's got an alarm clock in here. Could be battery operated though. Probably. I don't see any cords. Okay, so now we just wait until he's good and ready to talk. Now that we've given him that, and we've done Bilby's love with the paper airplanes or model airplane, we can kind of finish Noji's storyline here, so to speak. And I just need him to feel like talking here. I think I kind of stumbled on across this one in my first playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. If I swear, if he goes to bed. Come on, turn around and come over this way. Ah, here we go. Oh, hi, Graham. I didn't see you there.
Hey, Graham, you're just sitting there all this time. It made me think about stuff.
Oh no, it's Soul. Catch it.
Ah!
Well, that's all you get.
Okay.
Alright, well, good night, Noji.
And we'll never talk to him again.
No, we'll see him in a little bit. Okay, so what's next here? I need another game station. Yeah. Let's well, I'm gonna warp back. I gotta use my last Octolips.
Yeah. Savor it.
Mm-hmm. And let's indeed save.
Or it.
Yep.
Na gwizdać sercu bywają być może gdzie indziej.
I guess.
Dwa, będę mówić
Sure.
być może gdzie indziej. Wolskie Stanisława, być może gdzie indziej. Wolskie Stanisław.
I need Octolips. We're gonna go buy a few octolips.
Don't we all?
Yeah. There are a few more events that I am cognizant of, but I want to be able to warp back if I'm incorrect. One's at the restaurant, but I need to check on that first. I think there's one thing we need to do before that actually happens. And it actually involves turning in the equipment to build the rocket. It's the wrong way.
So it's not just, you slapped all these things in, time to go to the moon.
Pretty much. You're right. So I will go ahead and say it now. Turning in the final rocket piece does not immediately lock you into the end game. The rocket is actually at Technopolis in the same room as that awful arcade game. Once it's completed, that's pretty much that's where you decide I want to end the game now, or at least go to the end game. So that means indeed another trip to Technopolis. But yeah, we still don't know how complete the rocket is, even though we've put in 2 out of the 4 parts. Let's see, I think here is where I can put mesh. Oh man.
This is it. This is a real moon experience.
Sure is, isn't it?
This and fishing. Speaking of that screenshot you showed me a long time ago, before you started showing me the game,
Okay.
it looked like he was fishing in sand.
There is a fishing spot in the Valley of the Wind. You access it by standing on a specific cactus when it grows. The fish there are the fish that give the most money, but there's nothing required to catch there. My theory is that at some point you were supposed to fish the mole out, but I guess maybe they changed that. That's what I thought at first, was you had to fish the mole out because you can see him tunneling around in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
But no, couldn't catch him. You have to be in that one specific corner of the screen at night.
I think because of the way the game has been so far, that's just there.
It's just there. Yeah, it is literally just there. It's there for when you need to make a lot of money because the fish there sell for hundreds of yenum.
And that was like, that was it. That was the intent.
Yeah.
It's just there.
Indeed.
You want an inefficient way to make money? Here you go.
Okay, so I think I need to turn in one more rocket piece, which we do have. That won't be an issue. Oh.
Uh-huh.
We still have the
Just flower
Bloomlingual.
kid.
Yeah, we still have the Bloomlingual, but they don't have anything to say. They will dance to Flora's music, though. It's very cute.
It's the only joy they ever have in their lives.
Unfortunately, the restaurant is open at night, so that won't be a problem. Despite the sign that says closed. That's just...
Sign always closed.
It's always there, yeah.
It's always closed. Why you can come in whenever you want. It's like a test. Do you believe the sign, or do you believe what the thing says?
Or are you really gonna let some piece of wood tell you what to do?
Or are you gonna bleed your fingers when you twist the knob?
Yes, I thought it's still open. Oh, what the hell? Let's eat something.
I'm just kidding. I don't. Oh.
Let me show you to your
Oh,
table.
see,
Here
I
it
will
is.
go. There's
Here's
not
the
a
table.
right? I'll let the guy talk. Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can. I'm just kidding. I don't need. There's not a. Okay. There's not a up or anything. No. Maybe you just. I just. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I.
You okay? Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, toast the caviar. That's actually what gives it its crunch. So it's in like one of those like edible breads. Like an edible
Oh,
bread
I'm gonna
bowl.
give you.
Looks like it. Lightly toast. Very
Ah.
lightly toast. Yeah. But
Yeah, I was just making the funnies.
yep, that's your
Yeah,
hint.
'cause that's some boys.
That's your hint. Yep.
I I would just assume that was like frogs outside the cafe
It's
going, "Where's our eggs, you piece of shit?"
yeah, I mean it's the sound of a bullfrog, and you can catch bullfrogs at the Kakunte fishing spot, so there you go.
Which you might not even know about at this
Mm,
point.
exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. You eventually will, because if you do, if you can you rescue the big fish,
And
but even that requires
Ori,
you. The thing about
I
that
hope you
also.
have
Go ahead.
the sound version of an eidetic memory, because
The other thing about the fish getting the fishing spot is you have to talk to a specific Kakunte after you save that big fish, too. So yeah, hey. All right. What am I doing now? I'm going to go turn in the third rocket piece, I think. You can walk behind this. Never mind.
Haven't you been walking behind him?
Oh, right. You can't walk between them. That's right. That's what it was. Okay.
Oh.
No. Tropical fields. We need to go see the dock.
You see the dock about a rock. Yeah.
And also, we'll have a look at what's on that slate we just got.
And this firework.
Yeah, the firework that we made by solving a very easy puzzle. Numbers. Ah, good. He's back to science.
We can't just theorize all day.
Right.
How convenient. You were just talking about that.
Okay. Shrug.
It's a secret art for doing it, but who knows what it is?
Landrenntag.
Doc, you want this?
Die meisten sind aber nicht. Nucleiare, cautio prima... Internet, nucleiare. Cautio prima sind umgeklappt. Cautio. So persönlich, ich bin Besitzer. Uninteressant. Nucleiare, cautio prima sind Landrentar. Salamedit bis hierher. Die meisten sind umgeklappt, aber nicht genug Lust.
Oh yeah, that's the propellant. A firework.
Well, what is a rocket engine but a lot of explosions?
So, would you like to guess? Tell me, what is the final piece of the puzzle here?
I actually thought it was something else, but now I can see where it is. I
Yep.
hate it.
That is our navigational device, is the game station. That is why we need 2 game stations. Because we give one to Noji and we give one to the doctor. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's get out of here.
My initial thought was it was the blackboard that the owl was using.
Ah, nah.
I realized the stand was different.
Yeah. Not a terrible guess, but nah. And that would be kind of whimsical indeed, fitting with this tone that you navigate with a blackboard. Like you draw a map on it or something, I guess? Or a star chart.
I don't know what he wants this shit for. Maybe
I mean, we stuck a fridge in this thing to cool it off, so who knows? Huh. That wasn't always there.
that seems fine.
Where did the hero go?
We know where he's going
Where is the hero
at some point.
going? What is the hero
Dragon
doing?
Cap.
He's
What
killed.
is he doing?
He's killed all of the animals.
Jump cut to Hero doing a shitload of, in-game side quests.
We still need to bet on the last burbs.
Something seems different.
Oh, I can get it if you wreck it. Oh, I can get it if you wreck it. I don't need this. There's nothing up or anything. I just don't have out. Oh,
Wait.
I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can get it if you wreck it. So I just gotta say.
Oh.
I don't know though. I don't need this. There's nothing up or anything. I don't need this. There's nothing up. There's nothing up or anything. Yeah, well,
All of these signboards say the same thing, if you're curious. They are in pretty much just about everywhere. But here's the hero.
Passed out drunk. What a hero. You're wild out.
He can't figure out how to get to the final dungeon.
Ah, shit. One time they don't just plaster the route to the final dungeon.
He's gone
with
all over
obvious signs.
Moonworld. He's killed all of the monsters. He's leveled up, but he just can't find that last. He is still chasing that dragon, and he just can't catch it. He can't find it. So
Hero is a menace.
that's tough. That's tough, buddy. This really sucks. But
All right, mission accomplished. We can just leave things as is. The hero can't kill anything now.
here's a cute outfit.
Oh, I can.
Whoa,
Is
hey!
it?
Oh, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can get. I'm gonna give you. Say up, Rain. I just. I'm gonna give you. Yeah, well, what the.
Apparently it comes with wings and a halo. I don't know.
Oh no, now she's a ghost.
There's nothing up or anything. I don't. So,
Okay, sure. So this
there's
is
nothing up or anything.
Oh no, it's Box Guy. I mean, Crate
I'm
Guy.
gonna give you.
Or was it Knife Guy that did? That was Crate Guy.
so it's actually
Oh, it's
rock-
Function Bow.
it's paper rock scissors and then look this way.
And
I'm gonna
No.
give
Yeah, this is a Japanese thing.
So,
Okay.
like I said, I just
Uh.
give you. Like, I'm gonna give. So, like I said, I just give you.
well,
Like,
this
I'm
is
gonna
your
give
half of the thing we didn't get in Mario RPG. How
Like I said,
coincidental I haven't mentioned it.
what the God did? Yeah, well, I'm gonna. So, like I said, I just.
I think she always looks up.
What the God did?
She's not very good at this.
I'm gonna.
Well, she is dressed like an angel.
So. So.
Oh no.
So. Like I said.
Does she always start with rock too?
Good old dependable rock. Nothing beats that.
I prefer dynamite.
Oh. I don't need this put that's not.
Get too
Can
low
I,
from
Can I
that.
stop point? Okay.
And we can't listen to it here, ironically.
She's already heard it. She won't allow it.
Oh, oh. Alright, so Karamago. Let's see, which one was it? Here it is. Alright, so this is a fever dream of a song right here. I hear this fucking song in my nightmares. I kind of hate it, but it is cute. But I kind of hate it.
Bad but fun. Oh god, lyrics.
Your ears don't deceive you. It is a mix of gibberish and some random English words. This song is actually performed
Like
by...
real Japanese songs.
Oh, there it is. Oh boy. Yeah, good luck, Kliss. This song is actually performed. I forgot the girl's name, but there was a young girl vacationing in Japan that befriended some of the developers, and they had her just record this song. It's actually
Goodness.
kind of adorable. They just had her sing some gibberish into a microphone or something like that. Anyway, please make it stop. Like, God. Oh, man. Okay, alright. Place a
Oh,
bet.
is it always red on black?
I...
Yeah, this
Did we not get black? I meant to check. but-
red.
No, we got red. Because that was the red
Ah,
bird.
it-
That was the animal. Yellow. I mean, yellow.
Wait, I led. My first one was yellow.
Oh, that's right. I would like to place
Can't
a
believe
different
we
bet,
wasted
sir.
all that money.
Oh, no.
No refund.
Oh.
Yeah, wait for that sign to rip itself off when we get a black bird.
It's just to indicate that there's wind here, in case you couldn't tell from Bird Guy's clothing and our clothing too, I
Yeah,
guess.
Wind.
Fucking blue.
Yeah, blue jay. Yeah. Yeah, blue.
Alright, maybe if I bet a lot.
Then you'll lose a lot.
If I bet a lot, I can only lose a lot.
Yeah, lose.
But if I win, I will win a lot. A lot.
Lose every round. Brrr.
Come on, Blackbird. You owe me a Blackbird. Please?
You have to go play Chrono Trigger if you want a Blackbird.
Fucking blue again. Okay, we'll stick to 50. I do have a moon tier, so if I need to sell something, I can do that. I also have a shitload of fish, so we're not hurting on money.
Yeah, shitload
wait,
of merc
whoops.
people. Oh no!
Now it's gonna be black. You just watch. It's gonna be black this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Show me the black. Do it, you coward.
Oh, thank God.
Oh. I can't believe we're gonna do this off screen too.
Maybe. I don't know. We might have to lead with this one day.
One day, you imply the next might have been we were closing in on the last. Oh god.
Can I do it one more time, or is it... Yes, okay. It's not quite too late yet.
Good job.
Thanks.
I've been playing video games.
Go on.
How do you feel about video games?
God, I hate them so much right now. Yep. All right, that's it for the day. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's head back to Technopolis, because a thing. We have done a thing. We have set the wheels in motion for a thing.
So it appears. Can't wait for the final scene where all of our friends come in to help us destroy the hero. I mean, save the hero.
Right.
And the guy on the post is just hopping in. Attached to the post.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't think he spends all day there. I mean, he's got guy's got to eat. Unless the birds feed him. That probably works out. I wouldn't be surprised.
Fly directly into his mouth.
Oh, yep, nighttime, that's what we want. No, don't get up, Doc. I'm just passing through.
He's always up. Science never sleeps.
It might take a break or two, but no snoozes.
He just takes a break so he can think about more science, more efficiently. Time to party all night long.
أشرح ذا
Yep, here we go.
بالحس الدارجة.
This is the day. The main event, what could it be? Well, you know, we just helped her.
Listen to the pretty and the pretty sound of music. You see how to open your sleeping mind. Save up your love for the coming day. Look through your love, shine on the light. They can dig it in, then we can rock it, dig it in. They can dig it in, then rock it, rock it, rock it. Caramel, he can run the cake, mom, rama, cake, caramel.
Look at them sick moves.
I'm more impressed for the monkey.
That monkey's really jamming out on that piano. Well, it's a signal monkey. They played the marambas on that island.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a radar dish on his head. That's why they're called signal. Oh, I just got that.
You just noticed.
I just noticed the radio tower. Oh man. Anyway, we get 2 love from that. We get 2 love from going and seeing Kliss perform, which is really, really sweet. Good for her.
صباح الخير 100 صباح الخير 100 4 1.
So we have to talk to Psych one more time when he's not DJing.
I see.
Hi, Lady Techno. You guys just go on and dance. I don't feel like it. Ah. Break it down like this. Oh yeah. This is a pretty good beat. I like this song. It is nice. All of the music in this game was created by, like, all the MDs and the art and all that. It's various indie artists around Japan, as well as Love League's sound team. I forgot what they're called actually. I can't check the MDs here. I can just walk out. Because the music still overwrites it, right? Right. Yeah, Thelonious Monkeys, that's what they are. That's Love League's sound team, the developers. Anyway, back to the... Well, hold on a second. I think we want to go see the Robo-Mayor one more time, now that we've gotten Lady Techno's love. I think we need to talk to him. When I think of a futuristic city, I think of this song.
Oh, same.
Let's see, what was the mayor's office? I think it's 871. I think that's it, because that's his desk there.
Time to find out.
Yep, there he is.
Island, early, discover. Level island is right 8.
Okay, never mind then.
Technopolis.
The Technopoles.
You know what polis means?
Northern Star.
That's Polaris.
I was close, right?
Eh. I'm gonna take your silence to mean no.
No, I am very ignorant. Enlighten me.
You, you remember what you called an island? What country?
Sicily?
Greece.
Oh, right, Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear out, you. Clear out. Clear out.
Polis means city in Greek. You know, so
Oh,
like,
Areopolis. Megalopolis. Metropolis. Okay.
big
When you
city.
when you
is-
said Polis, when
is
you
what
pronounced it
biggest city-
Polis, I thought it was something different.
Not.
Anyway,
10 7
tonight you choose the headliner.
هاي نمزلك مع 4 1 بالحس الدارجة
There we go.
دارجة السلام عليكم مع السلامة صباح الخير من هي 4
Ah.
أتكلم السلام عليكم صباح الخير من
Oh boy, does he. Anyway, that's it. You just talk to him one more time. He says you choose the headliner, but he never puts on another show. Which-
Too much effort.
Yeah, it's a dirty lie, honestly. That is very mean. Okay, I think that...
Point I realized somehow my mic on voicemail had been at 10 instead of 12.
Ah, nice. So I think that is... I don't know. Maybe that's it for Technopolis. Let's go and see God a couple more times for some hints on love.
That's a sentence.
It sure is.
You
It's
think
not
you'd
one
say
you
that
hear
sentence?
every time. You don't hear that every time. I guess we'll save as well. Advance the time.
Might as well, I guess.
Kat Nathalie, lecz serce bywają bez... Będę mówić Kat Nathalie być... Gdzie Wolskiego.
Did we?
We saw her concert. That's good enough.
Stanisława, być
Need more
może
love,
gdzie
huh?
Wolskiego. Stanisław...
At this point, I just need to determine which love we're missing. So we're gonna go see
Yeah.
God. So we need Noji's love, which I have a vague idea of how to get just off the top of my head. We have to do something about the hero at the cat house at the restaurant.
Do we?
Yes.
Should we?
No. No, we really shouldn't. But oh well.
Hmm.
Ah, yeah, the birds. Ugh. We can't do
Bunch of
that right now because
birds.
it's nighttime.
It's for the birds.
Come on, that's not fair.
Come
Give me a
on,
different
Doc.
one.
Get your act together.
Right, you do get some
No.
love for finishing the rocket. That might
No.
be it, actually. Ooh. And then that's the getting the hero out of the Wildcat house.
Hmm. Would be 1 4 and 2 2s.
Yeah, that sounds right. I imagine the rocket it gives you 4. That sounds about right. Okay, well, I reckon then.
Next time.
Yeah, next time is gonna start with some bird betting. I am gonna gather up a shitload of bait, and I am gonna catch that second game station off screen. Next time is gonna be a love cleanup and the end, the finale. We're gonna finish this next time.
Next time, an hour of fishing.
No,
I
I'm
mean
gonna
betting.
catch the fucking game station off screen. No worry.
An hour of betting.
And
And then 12-minute ending.
well, we'll see how long that actually takes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and sleep so that it's Thursday, I think. Well, no, I'll have to sleep a couple more times so that I can go gather some bait. But yeah, I will have that done by next Monday, next Moon Day. So I hope
Make
you're
sure
excited.
you catch our next bait.
What?
That's what I got.